Well, greetings to all. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and welcome to my attempt at passing this off as community service. And today we have a very cool pay dirt. I just checked the website, it is still available. Some unique gold that you don't see very often, and it's from a guy who's become a pretty good friend and has a great YouTube channel and an even better gold pay dirt available. So without any further ado, let's turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana, our rather beat up and less decorated table, and see what we got for here in our pretty turquoise envelope. Can anybody guess what pay dirt this is just from that envelope? I couldn't. All right, well, this came in, and I've had a few different things coming in from India in different envelopes lately. I was expecting something from this vendor, but I did not recognize this bag. And when I went to look at it, the label is actually cut off there, you can see. So I saw that it was Arizona, but and then I look inside of it, and it had this bag in there. And again, not a familiar bag, not one I'd seen before. So I had to double check on the thing, and it turns out we are getting something from Mike Vendetta, Vendetta Prospecting, with the crystallized gold that he's selling. $33 for a 10-ounce bag, and postage paid. So this is a minimum quarter gram of some rare crystallized gold that we're going to try to do here from Mike. So this is going to be really cool. And so let's get turned down here, and we'll go ahead and pop this open and get a look at it. Like I said, I think this is a limited time thing that he's doing. But like I said, I did go on the website before I started this to check, and it is, oh man, is this going to be one of those fumble to get it open? All right, hold on. All right, yeah, needed a little snip there. So I expect this is going to look like some Vendetta desert, Arizona desert material here. And it does. Little dust coming out of it. Very cool. I think I just saw a flash of a piece of gold go by there, or a very bright rock. So yeah, as you can see, it's a little gravelly. That's the biggest stuff that's in there. There's nothing big. So we'll still go ahead and classify it down into two parts, just because it is some finer, the crystallized gold, to make it a little easier to get it out. And since it's a small bag, I don't think it's going to be too much of a issue there. Anything in the dust? Oh yeah, man, I've been tearing up floor this weekend, replacing flooring all the way down to the joists on a elevated house. So it's been kind of tough, and I wanted to get done earlier today because I can't be not putting out a Friday video, and I'm trying to start a Friday video trend and miss it the second, third week that I'm doing it. So we may be having to pull out the light on this tonight to get through the end of it, but right now it's still got some daylight left. After this weekend, when the time changes, it won't be an issue. I'll have plenty of daylight left at the end of my days. So, but yeah, this is the day before. It's kind of like the deadline to be able to get this stuff in, and hopefully this will have the right aspect ratio. I apologize for that the last video that I put out for the pay dirt for Julie that's going out to the Phoenix show that she's sponsoring the YouTube channels for, which is very cool. And I put out a donation for her of some pay dirt that I'm going to be selling for a limited amount. And got some cool rocks in there out of the desert. Those conglomerates, concretions. Nothing big enough for the tumbler, I don't think, or strong enough for the tumbler. But so yeah, but that video, for some reason, I recorded it the same way I always do on every video, posted it the same way, and it comes up like you're watching it on a vertical camera, and then halfway cut off on the sides of that. I mean, I have no idea what, that's what bothers me. I don't know what caused it, but to do that. But I've had a real hard time with aspect ratio on my end screens. It keeps saying this video is unsupported aspect ratio. And I can only record it one way on my phone, which is well, I mean, the setting that I have it on, I can see the different settings. It's on the 9:16, 9, whatever it is, aspect ratio. It even has the little YouTube icon. There's some crystallized gold showing up in there right now. It even has the crystallized icon, the YouTube icon for the setting for it that says this is the one for YouTube to do, and that's what I'm on. So I just don't, and I do some cut-ins. You know, I have photos that I add for the end and the zoom ins and stuff. And I've looked at videos that had those, that had different, you know, end screen pieces, or ending clips or beginning clips, and I can't find anything where they're, oh, this has it in this, so it's not, there's some wire gold showing up there. But it's like, yeah, no, there's nothing where, you know, this video has this going on in it, whereas this one doesn't, and it got blocked or it couldn't do it. So again, there's no rhyme or reason to it that I'm seeing, and I'm just not experienced enough to know what I'm even looking for. Except for that, looking for that right there. some wire gold in the plush kitchen strainer size, and some crystallized gold there beside it. I lost it there out of the, damn it. There we go, it was down low. But yeah, a nice pretty piece there. So we will break out our new shiny snuffer bottle here that hadn't had much use yet. I cannot believe I'm still waiting. It's been a month, and I'm still waiting to get my new squirt bottle in, that with the for where my nipple broke on this one. I just can't believe that it's taken a damn month, and it's supposed to be in, I think, next week, the first of next week or something. It says 17th, in time for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if we're going to have a St. Patrick's Day parade here. They didn't have it last year. They canceled it like they did. You know, they canceled Mardi Gras, so they sure were going to cancel St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, we'll have to get a video of that when they go out. Everybody goes out there with long fishing nets on long poles, laundry baskets, those kind of woven looking laundry baskets, plastic laundry baskets, and the floats come through, and they throw cabbages and potatoes and pickles in those sealed packages, and just basically any kind of vegetables that are, you know, not tomatoes, but any kind of vegetables and fruits that are green, pineapples. Then people go home and make their hobo stews or whatever they call it, with all the greenery that they've thrown. I mean, I like coleslaw. That's about as far as my cabbage goes, or maybe a cabbage roll or something on a egg roll, egg roll. But no, I'm not going to be boiling up heads of cabbage or anything. But it's still pretty cool. Get you a big Heineken, get your green bottled beer, and throwing a lot of green shamrock beads. if y'all can hear, the birds have started returning. I've been putting out their feeds and their bread. They got over the shock of the Hurricane Ida. Like I said, the birdhouse over here is still on the top of the pole, destroyed on the neighbor's yard that used to house quite a few of the little guys. But they're in the top of my shed behind me here, where the rake is on the side, and I saw 4 of them out there fighting over who was going to get the nesting site. I guess they figured it out, because they haven't been fighting anymore. So very nice there. That's a good looking pile of gold out of this little bag here. Some very pretty stuff there. Why you got overdid it with the jet dry? But yeah, look at that. That's looking good. Actually, I forgot I was still recording. I was looking for the last little specks here, a little quiet time there. You don't usually get on this channel. If I ain't yakking or splashing, then we're jumping ahead. So, but that's, of course, we'll go back through all this again and double check it. But a very nice showing on that. We might even have more in the. You can see there's a lot of organics floating around in there. So, got home and made me a nice cocktail. Y'all may recognize that from the New Year's party. That is my sparkling apple cider with the mango, and instead of rum, this is vodka. But that sparkling cider just really gives it a nice sweetness with that mango, and then you don't taste the vodka in there at all anyway. And it was about a half vodka, whatever when I started. So, but we are in the cocktail hour, so. And I have to say thank you to Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting. Rob was doing did his giveaway on his channel, and I was fortunate enough to win. Actually, fortunate enough to hit the number exactly. I had won I won 3rd place on John's, and I just saw that the mailman came. I ran out there and looked as when I saw his truck go by, and I had my package in today. So y'all saw on John R. Prospecting, or if you didn't, I'll leave a link to check out that video of him making up the pay dirts for the winners of his Guess the Weight. But yeah, Rocky Mountain Life had gotten that bottle from all the different channels that he had done, and then did a Guess the Weight on that. And if y'all have watched my videos, I like symmetry. I see symmetry in a lot of things, and like to go for that. I quest that. And so yeah, like on John's, I guessed whatever the number was, 876, I think, 0.876 for the weight of his, and got 3rd place. On Rob's, I guess 456, I think was the 4.56, and yeah, it turned out to be the exact numbers. So Yeah, sequential symmetry. It works. It worked out nicely for me the last two, and that's just in the last like 3 weeks. Two wins in 3 weeks. I've never won anything or come close to anything on YouTube or basically anything anywhere in a long time, but never anything on YouTube. So that's really cool, and it's an LXR bag of LXR pay dirt, and again, LXR, y'all have heard me mention before. He was one of the very first subscribers to my channel, and I feel bad I have not. I keep meaning to, and then I'll order something and I'll forget about it because it doesn't have the web. There's some black sand showing up in the bottom of that, but I've been meaning to get some dirt from him, so I think I'm going to see about getting an order, a little bag from him when I get the prize dirt he sends out from him, not from Rocky Mountain. So get a bag of his stuff to do of a couple of different bags in from whatever he was giving away as the prize, and then we'll have him put in something different for it and do an LXR, a little LXR mini series on a couple of his bags, because it's got to be some cool stuff. And then of course we'll be doing the bag of John R. Prospect. It's the treasure bag with all his new goodies that he got in. And I've already had a couple of requests on the pay dirts that I was featuring on that video for Julie. So I'm just not sure, man. I've still got. It's not one I haven't had to erase that video yet, so I still have that complete video. I've reset it up in my editing program, and on my phone. I do everything through my phone, and basically it's ready to be saved, and it looks like it's recording it just like all my other videos that are the way it's supposed to. I mean, but it's already gotten over a good number of views and comments. I hate to erase stuff like that off of my channel, but it's just not a quality video, and I just don't like it's. I watch everything on a 55-inch big screen, and as I'm watching it on the premiere, it looks small to there. I'm thinking, then I'm looking at it on my phone going, hell yeah, unless you triple tap it and sit there with it zoomed in on it all the time, you can't see anything. And it's got some cool stuff in those bags. My new gator teeth, the amethyst. Those are going to be cool to go with the gator eyes. And then the more polished stones I get done, they'll start to be little polished gems in some of these. So all right, well, that looks like that was the end of our little bag there. Still got some little flakes that got away there while I was yakking and swirling. That crystallized stuff, that light small stuff moves, and we got that black sand in there that's that's what I was when I was washing that down. That's when I wasn't paying attention enough. But yeah, you can see those are that's some Vendetta fine. The first bag I ever got from Vendetta was that quartzite caliche 100% guarantee bag with that fine gold, and that was my first real fine gold challenge I ever did, was that. And I thought it was tough, and then I got that double black diamond with the tungsten in it from Gold Nugget Sales, and then the black poison from Jason and Flower Gold Wizards. And then finally, if y'all have watched the channel, you know the ordeal I went through with Nine Finger Mining's Kinky. That stuff's still sitting there in the kitchen, reminding me every day that I haven't gone back in and tried to get that last 0.2 of a gram. I had 0.8. Then I recovered out of that gram over 3 days of 100, just over and over and over. Hold on. All right, yeah, the neighbor was warming up that bike for a minute there, so let's take a dump out here and see. Well, that didn't sound good. Let's take a dump. Let's dump this out here and see what. Man, that is a nice looking pile of gold there for a $33 quarter-gram bag, I have to say, right now. And those little specks are still, oh damn, I'm swirling it around. All right, well, I'm gonna have to clean this up and get it looking good. But yeah, you can see there we have a an impressive little pile of gold there for, like I said, $33 postage paid. And I still got to go back to the tailings because I'll bet you there's a few of those little specks there that are showing up from the very first pan when I was doing that. So we got our junk. I mean, not our junk, but our dirt bottle, so I can scoop out sand the efficient way. Now here, as we close in on our first year, we're finally getting efficient. I don't have time to be spending. I don't have money to be spending on plastic. I got to be buying gold. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get this cleaned up, and then we'll go through the pan, and then we'll be at the scale. All right. We are back in with our pan of dried Vendetta gold. And like I said, that makes a nice looking batch of gold in the pan there. And you can see it's some nice chunky crystallized pieces of gold. So yeah, these are looking nice. So let's get out. Yeah, I should have already had this sitting out. Why didn't I? I don't know. Get it on our paper here. That's it. Nothing seems to be sticking in the... I went through the tailings. I did have a couple of, probably 3 or 4 little tiny specks that made it in, but that was it. And then I looked in my my squirter bottle that I was pulling this stuff out, the sand out with, the sand bottle, and there was like 3 or 4 little mini pieces that I had sucked up when I was getting the dirt out of the way. But look how shiny that gold is. That is beautiful. So let's turn on our scale. You can see we've got our Vendetta token out here. There's my Vendetta nugget in the display thing. That's really cool. It suspends it there and makes it look very nice. It's, as you can see, it looks a little. I cleaned it up considerably. That was just using the ammonia and the toothbrush. I have not reweighed it to see how much weight it lost. See the hole going through it there, and there's another hole that I cleaned out. That a piece of quartz came out of. I think that might be it right there that goes all the way through it. But yeah, very. That was from my big Vendetta bag there for video number 50 that he made up specially for me there with that nugget in it. So that was great. All right, and that's over zoomed in. Sorry about that. So all right, we're zeroed out. Let's check just to make sure it's not getting giggity on us tonight. All right, here we go. Let's see what we have in this. Like I said, it makes a pretty nice looking pile of gold in the pan for sure. All right, that looks like 2.88. We'll give it a second to think about it. Well, it thought about it. It's thinking about it. So we're gonna count that as 2.88 grams of our guaranteed quarter gram of like I said, for $33 postage paid, a premium gold. This is the kind of gold that goes for $100 a gram basically. So that's a very cool offering to have from Vendetta, to be able to get some of this gold and not have to spend a lot, because even getting it, you might have to, just to get a bag of it, you might have to spend, a couple of $100 to, because it'll be sold in a, or at least $100, because it'd be sold in at 1 gram for 100. So let's get it set up here. And
All right, that's a little better. That stuff is just gorgeous. And I was looking through it. There's some wiry pieces there. Like I said, it is just, again, this, as usual, this does not do it justice for the way this stuff looks. But it is beautiful. And I am very happy with this, and I'd like to pick up a couple of more of these $33 vials to have more of this while he's got it. And but I gotta look at the finances. I gotta do since I understand that Miners Depot is packing it up and going up permanently to Alaska and getting closing down Quartzsite. So it's the last chance to get some Miners Depot Arizona gold, which I've only gotten a couple of bags of their stuff from there. Everything I bought mostly was from Alaska from when I was doing this, started this last year, and I bought my first bag from them for $20 out of Arizona, and then they moved to Alaska, and everything else was from Alaska. And we've done the $20 bag now and a $35 bag we haven't done yet. But so yeah, I wanted to get their 500 this time around, but we'll just have to see. So, but yeah, so like I said, I'd like to squeeze in another couple of these for see how much I make on this floor that I'm tearing up, and I got a couple of jobs still out. But so all right, well, that's again just a great showing there. So let me do some numbers real quick, and we'll see what the value of this is. Again, it's going to be higher because this is not, you don't sell this for gold price. This basically runs, $100, $100 a gram is my understanding on it. So, it's yeah. But as long as we're before we do that, I guess we could go ahead and show that, like I said, my package came in, and it is if you can see it through the thing, the third place, very well taped up John R. Prospecting bag from his Guess the Weight. So if you saw that video, you know that these are loaded with some really cool stuff. And man, they are vacuum sealed. He got his new heat sealer, and it's a professional job now. Apparently he's got a vacuum sealer as well, because you can see that stuff is vacuum sealed. It sucks tight. Does that heat sealer act as a vacuum as well? I was expecting to shake it around and show some of those gems come up in it, but there's no moving this pay dirt in that bag. It's sucked in there tight. That's crazy. So there you have it. The John R. I got my John R. Prospecting keychain there. But yeah, look, yeah, that's going to be a fun bag to do. And also it came in. It's not a John R. Prospecting package that I get if it doesn't have some vials in it. And here, this one's wrapped up with in a little in its own little casing here. I don't think there's anything in it. I think it's just a display vial to put your, yeah. It's so for your goodies. Great idea, John. I'm glad. Where'd you think of that? All right, man. Well, let's like I said, let's get some numbers together on this, and I'll be right back. Well, all right. I ran the numbers on our lovely Vendetta gold here, and the day I bought it, gold was going for $1,808 an ounce. Today, I think it just dipped back below 2,000, 1993 or 95 or something like that. But our 2.88 grams here I take off. I don't count shipping on my stuff, so for that little envelope that it came in, I figure it's probably more than $5, but I took off $5 at least on it, so that made the material value worth $28. At the regular gold price today, it came out to $16.74 worth of gold. But like I said, this stuff generally is about $100 a gram if you want to buy it. So at that price, it comes out to $28.80 worth of gold, which puts us at 103% ROI. And then if you counted postage on it for the full price, it'd be in the 90s. But like I said, I don't count postage on any of my material. If it's included in it, then I take it off for whatever the amount that's right for it. So 103% ROI is a great ROI to have on something that looks like that. That is that beautiful crystallized gold, and like I said, an easy to get pay dirt. Doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to have some of this, and like I said, it's from Mike Vendetta. You can't ask for better than that. So great job on making these up, Mike, and really appreciate it. And I'm going to be doing a mail call coming up here because I've gotten a couple of I got something in from Mr. Minix. Thank you so much. I got something incredible in from him. Y'all saw a little taste of what I got from Tomcat Prospecting. He's building his channel, so he's going strong. But he sent me a nice box of stuff from Colorado, and so yeah, I got a couple of those to do, and like I said, then I went ahead and showed John's because we won't be doing a mail call on that. We'll just be tearing into it and doing the dirt when we get that one going. So, all right, well, that's it. Thank you again, Mike. That should wrap up this part of our program. Well, all right. That will wrap up this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. Cheers to all. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hopefully this is posted on Friday night at our new regular time. And thank you in advance to everybody in chat. If you guys made it in tonight, I appreciate it. And those who didn't, I hope to see you on the next time. Like I said, if you just hit that little live chat button, you'll get to be part of the chat during the video. And if you hit that bell and subscribe, you'll be able to get the notifications for the video to be in the live chat with the group. So that's, like I said, that's the most fun of doing this now is doing the live chat feeds. I've actually had a couple of channels that are bigger channels that said they didn't know that this was even a function until they've seen us over here doing it. So we're expanding horizons on this little channel. And again, thank you to the 4,300 now people a month that are viewing this channel, and I can't thank you enough, man. It stuns me every time I look at the analytics these days. It's I know there's channels that grow faster, especially doing other formats and stuff. So I mean, it's don't get discouraged if you're building a channel and it's not you're not jumping 1,000 viewers all of a sudden, because we're in a niche and doing this. That's not the same as the political commentaries or the game videos where they get tens of thousands of views on these things, because it's a much broader audience than what we appeal to here until they see what it is, and then like most of us, you check it out one time, you get hooked. So for those people that have their channels just starting and are working up, like me, don't focus on the numbers. Just focus on putting out your videos and having fun doing it, and try to make something entertaining for people. And that's what I try to do. And I hope y'all are as entertained as I am doing it, because I really enjoy doing this. So again, thank you so much to everyone. We're pushing. We should be over 300 by the next video coming out. I don't know if we are now or not. YouTube flips it up and down. I've already had like 350 something subs that have been pulled down to, last time I saw it was after the last video it did drop, the political video commentary. I don't know if it was YouTube or whatever, but it dropped back down to like 280 and then held there for a while, and it was going back up. Now it's almost like 290 something. So
like I said, the way it fluctuates, it'll drive you crazy if you worry about that stuff or try to follow it. So, but I appreciate it very much, and especially like I said, those 4,300 views every 28 days from just you viewers that are coming back and seeing it. I would appreciate a sub though if you've watched it more than a couple of times. I know YouTube's going to feed it to you automatically, but you know, in short of a sub, a thumbs up is really helps a lot too. So, but as long as you're enjoying it, that's all I require is thank you for enjoying the video and watching. So, till the next time, I'm Bayou Gold Guy, and to Julie, thank you again. She'll be on the mail call. She sent me a nice thing of stickers. Yeah, I got a lot to cover on that. So, okay, till the next time, peace out, my friends. Am I playing out? Are we playing out on this one? I don't know. Should be some Pink Floyd. Does it sound like Pink Floyd?